Hey everybody, we're the cast of See Dad Run and Instant Mom.
And tonight you get to see 2 back-to-back holiday specials of our shows.
So, to celebrate, we're all getting into the holiday spirit.
This is not what I meant when I said we should get a Christmas tree.
So be here for the ultimate holiday cheer with us.
It all starts tonight at 8.
Seriously?
Wow.
Don't miss the See Dad Run and Instant Mom holiday specials. Tonight starting at 8 on Nick Nite.
So I was going back and forth on whether or not I should speak ill about this show, but then I realized that out of all the bad shows that I've watched in my lifetime, this is one of the only ones that I had to pay money for, and I still didn't enjoy it. So now I'm left with no option but to roast it. So See Dad Run was a TV show that ran from 2012 to 2014, and it followed the life of an actor named David Hobbs, played by Scott Baio, who I've heard some not so nice things about. But anyways, David is the star of a successful TV show called See Dad Run, and he's like TV's #1 dad. Think of his character like Danny Tanner on Full House, or Carl Winslow in Family Matters, something like that. And after 10 successful seasons, the TV show See Dad Run comes to an end. And then after that, David decides to quit acting altogether. He becomes a stay-at-home dad, while his wife, who was a stay-at-home mom this entire time he was acting, goes back to becoming an actress. So they kind of switch roles, and David is the one who's left at home to take care of his kids all day. Every episode follows David as he tries to be more present in his kids' lives, trying to understand the issues that they're going through, trying to help out as best as he can. But he usually does it with like the help of a production team from his set. He always has like the hair and makeup team coming to help clean his kids and the house. The lighting people are always there. There's the production assistant who's always like at the house all the time. Okay, so that's the basic plot of the show. And the show was developed for the Nickelodeon programming block Nick at Night, which was very short-lived, but some of the shows that they produced were some of my favorites of all time, like Instant Mom and Wendell and Vinny, both of which I've talked about and made videos about, so go check those out. But unlike those shows, See Dad Run was different. First of all, it was so difficult to find. See Dad Run is not available on any streaming services. It's not on Netflix, it's not on Hulu, it's not on HBO Max, nothing. And I'm definitely sure it doesn't air on Nickelodeon today. I mean, yeah, there were a couple episodes that were available to watch, like bootleg version on Daily Motion. But if I wanted to watch the full series, which I did, I had to buy episodes on Apple TV. And do I regret that decision? Kinda. See Dad Run is one of the most shallow shows I've ever seen. Even though I've seen a lot of bad shows in my lifetime, like shows that just were not funny, did not have a lot of quality, at least I could see that there was like some heart to those stories, like some message that they were trying to get across. But I didn't sense any soul to See Dad Run. I couldn't really get invested in any of the characters, which is sad because some of the characters are played by actors and actresses that I actually follow and really like Ryan Newman, who plays the oldest daughter. Like, I really love her as an actress. I loved her as Ginger on Zeke and Luther. But in this show, her character is just like a shallow teenage girl who whines and mumbles and cries, and only her mother can understand her when she does that, and vice versa. And there's also David's best friend, Marcus, who's played by Mark Curry, who I remember from Hanging with Mr. Cooper back in the day. I love him as an actor, but his character on this show is just dull to me. And then the other 2 kids and the wife, they just weren't compelling. Like, nobody in the show was really interesting to me. Like, I wasn't invested in anybody's storylines or anybody's plot lines because they were just all like beige and shallow and boring to me. I guess because the show is from David's perspective and he's just such an out of touch father, maybe that's why I just like couldn't relate to this show at all, because everything was from his perspective. The way he sees his kids, the way he sees women, like everything was from his perspective, and I just didn't like that. The only character in this show that I actually enjoyed just a little bit was David's wife, Amy. I thought she was funny at times. She was like the only saving grace of this show. And you might be making the argument like, hey, you've only watched like 9 episodes of the show, which true, I did. But in my defense, if I wanted to watch more of the show, I had to pay to watch more of the show. And the thing is, even if I do buy all of the episodes that they have on Apple TV, I still can't watch the full series because for whatever reason, well, I know what reason, it was due to low ratings. See Dad Run was canceled after 3 seasons. But this show, for some reason, never got to finish airing its final 7 episodes, at least not in America. So even if I were to buy all of the episodes on Apple TV, those last 7 episodes would not be available to even buy anywhere, unless I live in Canada or Australia, because you can binge watch the full series as long as you have a Paramount Plus subscription. Even with the 7 episodes that didn't air in America, you can watch those episodes as well. But I can't do that here, which is another reason why See Dad Run is now See Dad Roasted. Would I recommend this show to other people? Not really. Save your time, save your money. The show wasn't like problematic or anything. It was just dull for the most part for me. Anyways, that's it for today. Peace.